by the light switch who watches over you. Make a little birdhouse in your soul, not to put too
Hi, I'm Karen Peterson from 365daysofcrockpot.com. Today I'm going to be teaching you 5 things that you may not have known that you can do with your Blendtec blender. The first one that I love and do all the time is grinding wheat into flour. I use this for pancakes, cookies, breads, whatever. You don't need a expensive wheat grinder to grind your grains. The first thing that you do is you're just going to put about 3 cups in the bottom of the wild side jar, and then you're going to put it on the highest speed. So 50 seconds later, you have flour. So perfect for fresh bread and such. Okay, so the next recipe that I'm going to be showing you how to make that you may not have known that you can do with your Blendtec blender is actually make soup in the blender. Now, I'm not just talking about pureeing some stuff together and then heating it up on the stove. I'm talking about the fact that the blades go so fast on this Blendtec blender that it actually heats your soup for you. So this is one of my very favorite soups. I've been making it non-stop lately. It's a roasted red pepper soup, and it's super easy and simple and tastes awesome for dinner. So I've already put all the ingredients in here. If you'd like the recipe, you're welcome to go to my blog to find it, 365daysofcrockpot.com. But for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and push the power button, and then we're gonna push the little soup icon, and it's gonna go through this whole soup cycle and blend, puree, and heat your soup for you. Okay, so 90 seconds later, and the soup cycle is done. I'm gonna try it just to make sure it's delicious. And perfectly flavored soup, but also perfectly temperature. The temperature is perfect on it as well. Okay, this one's awesome for those days when you just need a treat, but you don't want to go to the store. Ice cream in your Blendtec. I just put some half and half in the bottom, a little bit of sugar and some berries. And then I'm just gonna push the ice cream button. Okay, so after the cycle is complete, you're just going to want to make sure that it got mixed up well enough. And if it didn't, kind of just stir it around a little bit, and then go ahead and pulse it a couple times, and then it should be good to go. Because these were kind of hard frozen berries, it takes a second. So I pulsed it just a couple times. It looks like it's good to go. It's kind of like a sorbet. Let's try a little bite and see. That's delicious. Yum. So that recipe will be on my blog, 365daysofcrockpot.com, but basically it's just half and half, a little bit of sugar and some frozen berries. Okay, this next tip is going to blow your mind. I love this because so many times when I'm about to make some frosting or something, I'm out of powdered sugar. What are you going to do? You don't want to run to the store? You can make powdered sugar out of regular sugar. Simply get a cup of regular granulated sugar, take out the little vent thing on the top of your Blendtec, push the batter, and then quickly replace the top. Okay, so that took like 25 seconds, and we have now fluffy powdered sugar, perfect to use for frosting, topping brownies, whatever. Okay, for the final tip, this is one of my very favorite things. It's making sausage in your blender. Okay, so we're going to start out with a pound of chicken breasts cut up into little cubes. Okay, I'm going to put half of that in the bottom of the Blendtec. Okay. And then I'm going to put a bunch of seasonings on top of that. I'll have this recipe on 365daysofcrockpot.com. And then finally we're going to put a tablespoon of maple syrup in there with it. This sausage is good for breakfast or for whatever you want it for. It's just really nice because you know exactly what's going in your sausage, and it's really, really lean because you're using chicken breasts. Okay, so after you've done that, you're going to add the rest of your chicken. Ooh, yikes. Okay, and then you're going to put the lid on, and you're going to pulse it like 8 times. until it gets to the desired ground consistency that you want it at. So we'll go ahead and do that. So about a total of 12 pulses, and just make sure it's to the consistency that you want. It's gonna be a little weird looking, but trust me, it's delicious. You're gonna just cook it up in a skillet. And it's gonna be like any other ground meat that you use, only you know exactly what went in it, and it's really healthy for you because it's so lean. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook it up, and then I'll show you what that looks like after it's done cooking.
Blue canary in the alley by the light switch, who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse.